What if the next great water source was not a river, not a lake, and not even underground? What if the water you drink tomorrow comes from the air around you? This is not science fiction. This is happening right now. In 2026, scientists and engineers around the world are developing machines that can pull clean drinking water directly from the atmosphere. They call it atmospheric water generation, or simply RBG. And this technology could change how humanity survives, not in the distant future, but within our lifetime. Chapter 1. The Quiet Crisis, a world running out of water. Water is something most people take for granted. You turn the tap, water flows. You flush the toilet, water disappears. You water your plants, life continues. But for millions of people around the world, water is not guaranteed. It is a daily struggle. As climate change accelerates, droughts are becoming longer, hotter, and more frequent. Rivers are shrinking, reservoirs are drying, groundwater is being depleted faster than it can recover, and agriculture, the foundation of civilization, is under pressure. Without water, there is no food. Without food, there is no stability. In many regions, water scarcity is no longer a future problem. It is happening now. Chapter 2. The old solution: build bigger infrastructure. For decades, humanity solved water shortages in one simple way: build bigger, build dams, build pipelines, build treatment plants, build massive infrastructure. These systems worked, but they had one major weakness. They required enormous investment, political coordination, and long construction times, sometimes decades. And in remote areas or developing regions, those systems were simply impossible. No money, no roads, no electricity, no infrastructure, which meant no water. The traditional model of water supply was centralized. Water came from one place and traveled long distances to reach millions of people. But that model is beginning to change. Chapter 3. The new solution: water from thin air. Now imagine a different approach. Instead of transporting water, you create it, right where you need it. That is exactly what atmospheric water generation does. Here is how it works. Air always contains moisture, even in dry regions. AWG machines pull air into a chamber. Then they cool the air until the moisture condenses into liquid water, just like dew forming on grass in the early morning. The water is then filtered, purified, and stored, ready to drink. No rivers, no wells, no pipelines, just air and energy. Chapter 4. Powered by the sun. One of the most powerful aspects of this technology is its independence. Many modern AWG systems run entirely on solar power. That means they can operate in places without electricity grids, no fuel deliveries, no power lines, no complex infrastructure, just sunlight and air. In remote villages, disaster zones, and desert communities, this combination is revolutionary because it turns water from a centralized resource into a local one, from a dependency into independence. Chapter 5. From desert to farm. Now imagine the implications. A farmer in a dry region no longer waits for rainfall. Instead, water is generated every day from the atmosphere. Even small amounts of water can make a huge difference. Vegetables grow, livestock survive, communities stabilize. Land that was once barren can slowly return to life. This is why some researchers believe atmospheric water technology could help transform deserts into productive farmland, not overnight, but steadily, like planting seeds in the sky and harvesting water from the air. Chapter 6. A shift toward a decentralized world. This technology represents something deeper than just a new machine. It represents a new philosophy. For centuries, human survival depended on centralized systems, centralized power plants, centralized water supplies, centralized food production. But the future may look very different. Instead of relying on massive infrastructure, people may rely on smaller distributed systems, local energy, local food, local water, a decentralized world. In that world, resilience replaces dependence, and independence becomes possible, even in remote locations. Chapter 7. The ultimate shelter. Now consider another scenario. A remote cabin in the mountains, a research station in the desert, a disaster shelter after an earthquake, or even a private off-grid home. In the past, survival in these places required complex logistics, water deliveries, fuel supplies, infrastructure support. But with solar panels and an atmospheric water generator, a small shelter can become self-sufficient. Electricity from the sun, water from the air, food from the land. This combination creates something powerful, not just a house, but a resilient system, a place that can survive, even when the outside world struggles. Chapter 8. Why this technology matters now. We are entering an era where stability can no longer be assumed. Extreme weather events are increasing, infrastructure is aging, populations are growing, and resources are under pressure. In this environment, technologies that provide independence are becoming essential. Atmospheric water generation is one of those technologies. It does not replace rivers. It does not replace rainfall. It does not replace traditional infrastructure, but it adds something new: flexibility, security, resilience. Final message: the future of water may not flow through pipes. It may form quietly, inside machines, drop by drop, day by day, pulled from the air by sunlight and human ingenuity. A technology once considered impossible is now becoming practical. And one day, the most valuable resource on Earth may no longer be hidden underground. It may be floating right above us, waiting to be collected. Closing call to action. If this story made you think differently about water, technology, and the future, subscribe to Hope Reactor, because the next revolution may not come from a government or a corporation or a massive project. It may come from a simple idea that the solutions to humanity's greatest problems are already around us, sometimes even in the air